Hey guys, we are in our last week of actual lessons. I can't believe how fast this distance learning has gone. I've missed you guys a lot throughout this whole time, and you guys have really done some great work. So for this last activity, for your last assignment for this sixth grade year, we wanted to give you guys a little bit of freedom in what you do and how you show us some of the things that you have learned. So if you look here at this first slide, it says this week you'll be creating a video project that shows your knowledge of your favorite science concepts that you have learned in class or out of class. So you're going to have some options. Sorry about that. All right, you're going to use your phone or your computer or your iPad or anything that you guys can use to video yourselves doing whatever project you choose. You're going to get creative with your editing. You guys are really good with your different types of platforms that you can use. Everything will be uploaded into Google Classroom. So please be free and creative in what platform you use to create your video, and then you can upload it into the Google Classroom. You have until next Thursday. So we're going to assign it. Today is Friday. We're going to Friday the 15th. So we wanted to give you the weekend, and then it'll be due on Thursday so that we have a chance to grade it before Friday. You will upload again through the Google Classroom, and I'm going to show you some of the possible topics that you guys can do. So you have some options here that you guys can do. You can create a short story or a short story film. So if you want to write it instead of making a video, you can write your short story out, and then you can just take a picture of it and upload it onto the Google. Or you can tell me your short story. Maybe you write it first on your own, and then you read it in your video, like a book talk of some sort. I'd be really excited to see some of you guys do some of those stories. The second one is to create a pamphlet or brochure that helps explain how your science concept works. Again, if you do it on paper and you just want to upload a picture of it, that's great. If you want to create a pamphlet and then give me a video talk about it, that would be awesome as well. The third one you can do here is create a song, a poem, or a dance that explains your science concept. You guys know how much we love to use songs in science, and we were talking about plate tectonics or the rock cycle. So if you could come up with your own song or poem or dance that goes through and teaches us a concept, I think that would be outstanding to see. The fourth one here is to create a newscast or a science experiment. Let me explain that. You can create a newscast, so you can pretend you're the news reporter. You can set up in your house, maybe have your parents help you. And again, with any of these projects, you can have your parents or your siblings or anybody that wants to get in on it is welcome to help you do it. I think it'll be a lot of fun for you and your family. So you can create a newscast that tells us all about, breaking news about plate tectonics or energy transformations or anything that you find that's science related. Maybe you host a cooking show. I think that would be really cool too, because science is everywhere, and a whole lot of cooking is a whole lot of chemical changes. Or a science experiment. Maybe you've seen some really cool ones on the internet and you wanted to try. You have stuff at home. Remember, you don't have to go out and get anything. Use what you have at home. Use nature. Anything you guys can find to create a science experiment would be awesome. And then the last one is giving you a lot of freedom here. Number 5 says any type of science-related activity. Some of you are awesome at making slime. Some of you are really good at cooking or baking. Some of you are really good at building. Any of those things are science-related, and I would love to see them. Okay, so here's some of the topics that you guys can use that we learned this year. So we talked about plate tectonics, plate boundaries. You could do any of those 5 ways to show me your learning, and you could do it on plate tectonics. You just have to pick one. You could do it on the rock cycle. You could do it on potential and kinetic energy. There's lots of things you could do with potential and kinetic energy. Demonstrate energy transformations. You could go around the house and show me different items and tell me the energy transformations that are occurring in those items. Metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Look around the house. Research some of our metals, some of our nonmetals, some of our metalloids, and give me examples. Walk around and say, okay, this is a metal because XYZ. Metals are good conductors. Or of course here, number 6, if you have a topic that you're very passionate about, maybe there's something else we learned this year that you would love to talk about, pick that, okay? Or if there's something you learned in the past, weather, space, everybody loves space, the ozone layer, ecosystems, you wanna talk about the ocean or the tundra or the safari, any of those would be great. So I'm really excited to see you guys' final project. Let's push through to the final end. Let's finish strong. I'm really, really proud of all you guys. I'm really sad that we don't get to see each other at the end of the year, but I know I'll see you all next year when we come back to school. And so if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I'm looking forward to seeing all of your awesome creativeness, and you guys have a great weekend and get started on those projects.